Fortnite Season 3 is finally here, and it is mostly amazing. We have a ton of new weapons this season, like the boomerang, the flapjack rifle, and even the Cybertron cannon. I've played this season for a few days now, and I've tested out pretty much all of the new weapons. And since y'all loved the last tier list I did so much, I'm gonna make another one on this season so you know which weapons to use and which weapons to not use. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna show you the best loadout you need to use this season to win a ton more games. Alright, so the first weapon we have is the Havoc AR. I'm pretty sure y'all heard last time I said that I hate this weapon. Like, I absolutely hate this weapon so much. I'm probably gonna have to put it at like because to be honest, it's probably the worst AR this season. I don't know, it's just not the best. It's like, I rated it last time, I'm pretty sure too. I just don't like it. I don't see myself using it over any of these other ARs. Alright, so next we have the new Flapjack AR. This AR is like actually amazing. I think I'm gonna put it at godly or amazing. For the normal rarities, I'm gonna have to put it at amazing. But with the mythic, it's like, it's so OP. Just normally the weapon is amazing, and then with the mythic, I'm gonna have to put it at godly. So it's in the between. I'm gonna put it at amazing, like right at the top, right there, because this weapon has 45 bullets, like, and it actually does amazing damage to builds too. Probably gonna get nerfed in the future, I feel like, but right now this weapon is, I'm actually gonna switch it to godly. I think this weapon is one of the best weapons this season. You're gonna pick it up a lot. All right, so next we have the thermal DMR. It's another new weapon. I think I'm gonna have to put it at decent. As you probably know, I'm not the biggest fan of DMRs. Other than last season, the DMR grew on me, and I feel like this might grow on me again. I think it's a lot better for zero builds. And another cool feature is you can turn the thermal on and off, which is like actually really good. I think it's close to amazing, but I'm gonna have to keep it at decent for now. All right, next we have the MK Alpha. This just came out because they vaulted the red eye, so there's no more red eye this season. The MK Alpha, I'm gonna have to say amazing, to be honest. The MK Alpha, it's actually really good. All they did was they just slowed down the fire rate from the normal MK7, but I think it's still a good weapon, and you know, it's not a bad weapon. All right, so next we have the drum shotgun. It came back this season. It got unvaulted. As much as I hate to say it, I'm gonna have to put it as amazing, right above the MK Alpha. The mythic, on the other hand, is godly. The mythic is godly on the other hand, but the drum shotgun, as much as I hate to say it, it's just OP. I don't know. I don't like to use it, but it's gonna win you a lot of games. All right, so next we have the Havoc pump. I still like it better than the drum shotgun. I'm pretty sure a lot of people do too. It's just like a better skilled weapon. The drum shotgun literally takes no skill at all, and I just love it. I loved it from last season and this season. Unfortunately, there's no mythic, but it still hits crazy hard. It's basically a pump. It's literally just preference if you like to spam or if you like to actually use an actual shotgun, but the mythic drum shotgun is up at godly. All right, next we have the Maven shotgun. I actually do like it for zero builds a lot, but it's just, I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up that often. I'm gonna say decent right there, right over the DMR. Actually, I'm gonna put it under the DMR. It's not my favorite weapon, but it's mid. It's the definition of a mid shotgun right there. Okay, next we have the heavy sniper. The heavy sniper obviously isn't as good. As you probably heard, they nerfed it. It does like no damage to builds. I don't even know if they reverted that, but like, if it still doesn't do good damage to builds, I'm probably gonna have to put it at like the bottom amazing. I'm gonna have to put it at bottom amazing. It's still a sniper. It still hits pretty good. It sucks that it doesn't do damage to builds, but in zero build, it's like you can't damage builds anyway, so it's actually really good in zero build. I like it. All right, next we have the combat SMG and the sub SMG. They're kind of the same thing, except the combat SMG has like a lot more recoil. Honestly, I'm just gonna have to put it at decent. And then we have the sub SMG. I'm gonna put it like right here, right above the combat SMG. They're basically the same SMG. You can go either or, but in my opinion, I like the sub SMG better. It's just preference, to be honest. All right, next we have the tactical pistol. This thing is literally still godly. I'm gonna put it here, especially the mythic pistol, not the gray tactical pistol, obviously, but the mythic pistol. It's very underrated. It's very underrated. I'm gonna have to say it's godly. Probably self-explanatory, but you can hold it down, and it's just a good weapon. I loved it since it started and it came out. So next we have the heisted breacher shotgun. I think it's what it's called. I'm gonna have to put it top amazing. I'm gonna put it like in the middle right there. It's very underrated. It's a very underrated shotgun. Not a lot of people actually use it, even if they like see it. Not a lot of people use it, but it's actually very underrated, especially in builds, because you can like, it's just an amazing, it's amazing shotgun, but I don't really find it often. That's my problem. All right, next we have the exotic Maven shotgun. I don't know. If y'all have used it, it's just godly. I'm gonna have to put it above the tactical pistol. It's one of my favorite weapons, bro. It's so good, especially in zero build. It's just too OP of a weapon. All right, so next we have the heisted run and gun SMG. I think that's what it's called. I'm gonna put it at the bottom of amazing. I don't really find it that often, to be honest, but it's still a good weapon. It's actually pretty good, but I don't know. I don't really like to rock it that much because I usually use an AR or whatever, mythic AR, but it's an alright weapon. All right, next we have the exotic silence pistol or whatever, shadow tracker. I think that's what it's called. I'm gonna have to put it bottom. I'm gonna have to put honestly, I don't like it. All it does is it marks people. It's just a normal pistol that shoots slower than the tactical pistol, and it marks people for like 2 seconds. It's not, it could be like a green weapon and I'd still think that it's a normal weapon. It's not my favorite. I don't like it. All right, next we have the new kinetic boomerang. I think I'm gonna have to put it at decent, like right here at decent. It's not my favorite, as a lot of people might like it. It literally only does 60 damage. I mean, it's balanced, but I don't think I really would like to use it that much, to be honest, personally. But and it's not even movement anyway, so I don't really like to rock it. I don't know, I don't really like it that much, so I'm just gonna say decent. All right, next we have the Cybertron cannon. I think y'all already know where this is going. I'm gonna have to put it godly, probably right there. Nah, right here. It's literally a cannon. It's a sniper cannon. I made a short the other day about it, bro. It's too OP. It's too OP. All right, next we have the shockwave grenades. Y'all might be a little bit confused, but Fortnite just tweeted out that shockwaves are coming back next week in the new update. It's gonna be only for zero builds though, but it's still the shockwaves. Like, it's still a good thing. So I'm gonna have to put it amazing, even though it isn't really a weapon. It's still movement. So I'm gonna have to put it amazing. I'm gonna put it like right here. Nah, I'm gonna put it right there. It's an amazing. It's shockwaves. Y'all know how shockwaves are. They're just amazing. But it is only for zero build though. So all right, there we have our tier list, bro. Here's the full tier list for this season, all the weapons. And yeah, I think I did a pretty good tier list. Y'all let me know what you think about it. But yeah. All right, so now we can go see the best loadout you need to use this season for build and zero build mode. All right, for the best loadout you need to use this season in build mode, for the first slot, I have the Flapjack AR. For the second slot, I have the Havoc Pump. For the third slot, I have the Boomerang or the Sub SMG, either one you want. For the fourth slot, I have 2 Slurps. And for the fifth slot, I have either 2 more Slurps or the Heavy Sniper. Alright, for the best loadout you need to use for zero build this season, for the first slot, I have the MK Alpha. For the second slot, I have the Mythic Drum Shotgun. For the third slot, I have Shockwaves that are coming out next week. And then for the fourth slot, I have 2 Slurps. And for the last slot, I have Portabunkers or a Sniper, whichever you prefer. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe and use code Zeven in the item shop.